have more. I think I became a little ambitious. And so I was looking for a big name to work with. And then Papa Shee has been like a brother to me. He's been like an elder brother. And he and his brother, Akwesi, even in his house, people used to call me that Munyabano, like your sister. And so I'm a family-oriented person, and everybody that I come into contact with, I try to keep the relationship going like family. So he became family, and I started going to Lumba's house at Domi. So I would go to sit at the at the entrance of the house, wanting to catch a glimpse of him go into the house and see if he would stop to talk to me. That was after I won third place at the dance finals. The first place was won by a guy called Samuel Totobi Kwachi in 1997, and the second was KKD Jr. His actual name is Felix Ansong though, but they called him KKD Jr. when we used to dance. He looked like Kwesiche Dakwa. And so, and I won the third place in 1997. So 1998, I started pursuing Lumba because I wanted to work with him. And whenever he passed, he drove past me. I was at the gate. He would go inside the house. And so one day, I was at the gate, and then there was this young man that came out, and I talked to him, and he seemed to know me. And he was like, oh, he's my dad. I'll talk to him. His name was Kweku Pong. And then he said, oh, I'll talk to him. Don't worry. He'll work with you. And one day, he talked to me. He invited me in. I almost got beaten by these German shepherds. He had these short dogs. They were kind of short. I heard they called German shepherds. And when I entered the house and I came out, because I saw the dogs coming at me and closed the gate, he was like, blah, 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 blah. Now, then he said something, the dogs went away. And I entered. The way I entered, he just laughed like that. He laughed, and that was just it. And he invited me in, and I was so happy to meet him. He was so nice. And then after I left, I realized that it was difficult to see him for the second time and the next time. So I told my brother Papa Shee, I call him brother, and we call him Maame Akosua. So I told Maame, me, I want to work with Papa, because everybody called him Papa, like people close to him. And he was like, oh, minim de meya when a chance be juma. He said they are going to Kumasi, so I should come to Kumasi. They are performing at Peck, and it's a live band show, and I should just come in and dance. So I should wear a very good costume, come in, no questions asked. He says, when the music is playing, just get on the stage and perform with us, so that he can see what you've got. Papa Shee has been someone who has been, I think he has been the closest to Lumba. With everything that is happening, there's this place in his house in Tantra that, because when he moved to Tantra, one time he just told me, Oba, ye too, as if I'm living with them. He was like, Oba, yeah, it's not Tantra. And he took me to the house, and it was this big house but when you walk upstairs to your right, and you go forward, there's this room on your right that he just sits to talk. So sometimes we just sit there and talk, and he will say a lot about his wife. If I realize that he's someone that if he begins to trust you, he begins to talk with you, and he's a good conversationalist. And he would say how special his wife is, and the integral, like the role she's played in his music career, and that there are women like that are hard to find. And she's like a pearl, one in a million. And she's one musician who always would want to talk about his wife. One time he said something, he was like, if, I'll say it in Twi, he was like, Serwaa shem ohumia obetimi ehu de eye me nyina na ebi owo ho a o se kwadwoba na wa chemi a che na ya se o se jama wakwa ama obi akobubu wakoma menye sa de no wo se maka che o se menye sa de no nyesa obi bebubu wakoma na wa krokro me. And the way he would say it, smiling, I always smile when he says it, and I just knew that is a woman that he held in high esteem, and he doesn't hide the fact that she really played a major role in his career. I think that that woman is the biggest executive producer that has ever lived. And she's somebody who must be celebrated for her hard work. Yeah. The first time I met Maame Akosua Serwaa, I think I met her in, is it 1999? It's way back, and I can't really be specific with the year, but it should be somewhere in 1999. Lumba had a live band show in Kwawu. And so my dance partner is actually called Vida. And we've performed with a lot of musicians, both international and local. Remember, Vida and I danced for Keche Kwame Apia, Randy Nunu, and a host of other musicians. We danced with TikTok or Bravo, like shows, like stage big shows on tours. And so Vida and I traveled with Lumba to Kwawu. And so we had some moments, rehearsals with the band, and then we traveled together to Kwawu. It was myself, Vida, Papa and his wife, Maame Akosua Serwaa. We traveled together, and with Calvin Kojofosu he was just a boy then. I think he should be around, if I'm not mistaken, like six or so. And so we traveled together with her. And one amazing truth about the woman is that she's not the type that, like, when she is with her husband, like she will have this aura around her that will make you feel uncomfortable. So we felt really comfortable, like nothing was really happening. Lumba actually took Vida as his sister too. So we traveled like as family. And Maame Akosua Serwaa was great. And I remember that even at the tour, Calvin would come to our room and tell me that mene ubeko Dutchland. And so Obaya uni krata meko kache Serwaa na onye krata mao me pesa me de uko Dutchland. Then he'll be like me beba sesia, and he will leave. And then he will come back, and the mother will come and say, Mpacho, you okay? Like, are you guys okay? Is there anything you need? I'm sorry that the boy is giving you a hard time. And we are like, we don't really care. We don't mind that you be around us, because he's quite an interesting boy, and we would like that he be around us, so we could also spend time with him. So she could also go spend time with Papa while we are with the boy. But she consistently felt that the boy was troubling us. And after a hard day's work, we have to perhaps like go to rest. but we were really okay. And pretty much after that, I've met her in the house before. I've gone to the house and she's been in the house when I went there to the house before. And she's cool. Another thing is how the husband talks about her. Oh, Lord. And so everything that is happening, frankly, I don't know how, I don't even understand what's going on.